When we're looking at your genetics, one of the genes in particular that we're interested in is known as APoE. And APoE is quite interesting. We end up giving a genotype based on APoE of a person who might be a farmer genotype, or they might be a hunter-gatherer. And it depends on how we've evolved in our genetic lines as to whether you become a farmer or you become hunter-gatherer. But APoE has three variants: the E2, the E3, and the E4 variant. And so E2 is the one that we all want. That's the bonus, the bonus draw there for us, because it's very protective and it does a lot of good things to us. It's also the one that the least number of people have. You've got E3, and E3 is neither bad nor good. It's fairly neutral in that space. It's the most common gene for the APoE that we see. And then, of course, you've got E4. And E4 is the one that we don't really want. And luckily, it's not that common. And it's more common in the hunter-gatherer genotype than it is in the farmer genotype. But E4 has been associated with increased risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. But the APoE gene in general is more about the way that we metabolize fatty acids. And so when we know what your APoE status is, it's usually a pretty simple fix for us to increase or decrease your saturated fat and your omega-3 fatty acids and polyunsaturated fatty acids and get that balance right. And once we make those adjustments, the risk factors that may be associated with your genotype in the APoE gene space can be mitigated.